If you're still taking notes in a notebook or annotating your PDF to never use them again, you're studying all wrong. But now imagine taking messy handwritten notes and instantly turning them into flashcards, quizzes, and long-term memory. That's exactly what RemNote just released. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. In case you're new here, my name is Laksh. I'm a third-year cardiology fellow, and for the past 8 years, I've been making content on how to study faster, learn better, and retain more. And I know personally from my own medical journey, one of the things that was the most time-consuming was taking notes and spending so much time on making these things beautiful, whether it be through Anki or handwritten kind of PDFs, and never actually getting time to actually study them. And full disclaimer, this video is sponsored by RemNote, but if you've seen any of our videos in the past, you know that I've also talked about RemNote in our non-sponsored videos. It's really just changed the platform and system that I use on how to study, where I was really very Anki heavy going into medical school, and then changing into fellowship particularly. I've transferred my entire system of how I learn and study and talked about that extensively here on YouTube. And I only talk about tools that I actually have used, and I wish RemNote existed when I was a medical student. So if you want to try out any of their features, including what we talked about in this video, if you click the link down below, RemNote's been nice enough to give all of our subscribers 1 month free of all their pro features, including the ones that we'll talk about in today's episode. So thanks again for RemNote for being today's sponsor. Now, if RemNote is something that's completely new to you, you can go ahead and check out this video right here, where I broke down all of the main features of essentially how RemNote is this beautiful marriage between a Word document kind of note-taking app and some popular tools that we know, such as Anki and flashcard making, and really combines it into one versus kind of having multiple separate ways of how you organize your school material. And if there's anything in this episode that I don't fully cover, I'll link down below a nice kind of tutorial that RemNote themselves has done on their handwritten and PDF annotation tools. But we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Now, again, if you haven't seen RemNote, this is kind of what my RemNote system looks like as a cardiology fellow, where I kind of have all of my lectures and things that I've talked about, as well as things that I want to learn in the future. So you can start to see kind of my second brain of EKGs that I've collected, notes that I've taken during lecture. And this system works, but it can dramatically improve now with these new features. But one of the first features that RemNote has now created is this handwriting document. And again, this is included in the Pro plan, which you can use using the link down below. But particularly if you're somebody who learns like me, that's not just through typing, but ideally would like to draw some things out, particularly in things like medicine. There's things that are just connected and charts and diagrams just make sense. These handwriting documents are really nice. So you can go right here to the left and go to create handwritten document, and then you can choose the style of document that you want. We'll go ahead and just do blank for the purposes of today's video. Now let's say that I'm creating a document for myself, or kind of a chalk talk that I'm going to create to teach medical students or residents on things like an MI. Then you can go ahead and draw in and have your whole diagram there. So let me kind of create a sample lecture that I would potentially create. So here's just a quick example of something that I may create for a quick chalk talk for a resident or medical student trying to learn between the different types of MIs, which is like pretty commonly misunderstood in cardiology. And so it may be a chalk talk to kind of draft for myself. Maybe the medical student is taking notes as I'm talking, or this is me talking as my professor or attending is teaching something, and kind of create diagrams where typing doesn't make as much sense, and you kind of want to recreate the same flow of information that they have. So this is a nice way of having this already built into RemNote, where you may take notes on certain lectures, but you may have something that is very kind of talk heavy, diagram heavy, and you may want to recreate that. You can nicely do this in your own model. Now, pardon my messy handwriting, but you can do this on a tablet, or like I have a flip laptop, which works just fine for the purposes of this talk. But not only can you do the handwriting stuff, you know, that exists in GoodNotes and Notability and other apps, but now you can make flashcards from this, which I think is the coolest part. So if you go down here and go ahead and click on this image occlusion tool, you can essentially take things and cover them up and start to make those into your occlusion, kind of image occlusion card. So for example, if I want to differentiate between a STEMI and an NSTEMI, then I may be the medical student who just draws a big box here and tries to see what my image would look like. You essentially can go ahead and do that for every single part of your lecture that you think is helpful. And not only can you create image occlusions, but what I like the most is now you can go ahead and click on this occlusion tape and basically cover anything and just kind of highlight over it, and that becomes its own image occlusion. So for example, if I didn't like this large occlusion box right here, I can go ahead and delete it and actually use the tape kind of occlusion tool to go ahead and just kind of highlight anything that I wanted, that then would become its own occlusion image or flashcard. And if I wanted to set kind of how big the flashcard was, maybe I wanted to include more things in each individual flashcard, I could, which is really nice. So that's one of the biggest game-changing features, is that now I can use my handwriting notes and go ahead and make some quick flashcards from it versus what I had to do before from somebody else's notes, for example, of screenshotting and making them into flashcards. Here is my own handwriting tool, and now I can force myself to have flashcards from it. And if you want to take it to the next level, you can go to the top right here and just basically use the AI functions of RemNote that are built in and convert this into a text. It's going to basically try to read your messy handwriting and convert as much of this into a text form as it can. And as you can see, just really quickly, it actually does a pretty good job of reading my handwriting and making them into bullet points with me having to do absolutely nothing. And this is a relatively quick talk, so you can imagine how you can quickly turn your handwritten documents into bullet points that you can quickly refer to, have your handwritten documents as reference, but it doesn't stop there. I feel like one of those commercial guys is saying, wait, there's more. Because if you click on the AI learning tool, you can actually make flashcards from this, or you can go ahead and just get quizzed on the material if you're studying for an upcoming test. So if I did generate cards, for example, I can get my flashcards from this, and it's going to go ahead and add other things that I think are relevant to the material that I'm learning, which is super helpful. Now let me give you an example of really where it takes it to another level, because most of us don't just take free handwritten notes, but often we're just annotating documents that we're given. So if you may be given the slides to a lecture or an upcoming review slide, then it's super helpful if you can combine some of the new handwritten features within RemNote and go ahead and use them with your class material. So this is, for example, a lecture that I had to kind of go through just part of Cardiology Fellowship, of learning various things about lipid metabolism and the various papers that are out there. And it's a very long PowerPoint, but really not too dissimilar for something you may have on a medical school class or an upcoming exam. Now in the past, I've had my own techniques of how I would take this and even use tools like RemNote to make it easier on me, but this handwritten tool kind of changes the game of how I would use the PDF. Originally, I may be taking notes on the side, making flashcards, using AI to turn these into flashcards, but I would like to try my best initially to go ahead and do some initial learning. And ideally, while the professor is talking, I can go ahead and take notes. So for example, if we find a slide like this, and they may mention an important trial in this, I can go ahead and actually comment, or if there's something that I need to highlight, I can go ahead and just highlight these guidelines that are important. And it's very kind of similar to tools that you may be familiar with, again, like Notability or GoodNotes, where you can go ahead and just annotate within the document itself. So for statin groups, statin intensity, different things that they talk about. But similar to the tools that we've already just shared, you can now add the handwritten tools to go ahead and just quickly make flashcards within your document. So for example, let's take this slide that I may make some initial notes about, where maybe the previous guideline was different, and so I may want to star this, or the professor says that this is important, but now I want to go ahead and just quickly make my image occlusion. So just like before, you can go ahead and make all of these image occlusions. You can just choose one of them and change the area, or you can do what I like doing, or you can do what I like doing, which is using the tape function and just covering different things that you think to be important, just highlighting them. So a very simple way of adding annotations and flashcards and making them live. You can also just go to this PDF text highlight tool. And if there's something that I consider to be important, let's say I consider this line right here to be important, then I can go and highlight it, and RemNote is going to save that I consider this to be important, and I can then easily convert that into a text in the later aspect. If I see a table, for example, again, I can just quickly add my notes into the parts that are important. Maybe my professor tells me the difference between rosuvastatin and atorvastatin. When he would use something, I would add my notes there, and then I can quickly just make, bam, flashcards on the different types of statins. I can even say how much they lower your LDL. I can change my shapes around. Super simple. And just like before, I can use my AI learning tools up here to go ahead and essentially learn my flashcards, create brand new flashcards from this, including the ones that I've already made, generate quizzes, and then study with their AI tutor learning function. So this PDF annotation tool is really just a brand new game changer again, and then I'm going to share how I would do this differently as a medical student, and this tool came out to me today. Now here's one more example of how I think you can just use the handwriting tool to just make things in your notes just to another level. So for example, let's say I took this EKG right here and I screenshotted it for something my professor may share. You can essentially go ahead and again use the handwriting tools to go ahead and draw on it. So for example, if I had this EKG and my professor is kind of pointing out things that are important, I may go ahead and circle the P waves and highlight different things within
the EKG that I consider to be important. If I don't like my notes, I can just go ahead and delete those. I can change kind of how big my pen looks, that way things are a little bit cleaner. I can add my notes to my EKG. Now, as you can see, when I close my notes, that drawing now has my additional annotation. So if there's anything in the future that you want to go ahead and annotate, simply using the notes function, you can, and it's already built into your otherwise kind of text second brain that I've created for myself. Now, if you're somebody who uses an iPad and uses an Apple Pencil, if you're somebody like me who has a Samsung tablet and often uses the stylus or the pencil to take extra notes on, now RemNote also has an additional function where you can go ahead and just write what you think, and it will go ahead and convert your handwriting into text. So if you're somebody who just likes to actually have the tangible action of writing, it would easily then convert that into text without you having to conform back and forth between the two, which is very nice. And just because I know there's a lot of you guys that like doing things like mind maps, here's another great way of how you can use a handwriting tool to just change the game on how you study. So for example, you can go back into the handwriting documents section, and you can use the infinite canvas section. And when you go ahead and create this, you now not only just have a page or pages of notes, but entire workbook pace. And now when you have this, you not only have a bunch of pages, but essentially almost like an infinite whiteboard that you can create your mind maps, your notes. If you wanted to do a big brain dump before going into a test, you could do this. One thing I know students like enjoying to do is to create, various different mind maps of connections between things. If you're somebody who wants cleaner notes than probably I do, you can click the shapes function down here and you can go ahead and draw squares. You can even write in them using the quick text to handwritten portion. You can scribble in them, you can make arrows in between your various kind of mind maps, and it's just a very clean way of connecting all of your data together. Personally, I would use their canvas function, which again is still in beta, so it's improving over time, but just using this as a big brain dump for all my lectures. But again, because it's infinite, you can just zoom out to lecture one in one corner and just keep doing it. And then when it's time to study for the test one more time, you can just look at your big brain dump, individually zoom in, zoom out, add notations. You can make these into flashcards if you wish to kind of do a final review of all the things that you're still struggling with, but just a very clean way of having this again built into one study tool versus having multiple to do an entire study prep for an exam. So again, super cool additions by RemNote. Now, yes, a lot of these features exist in other tools, but these tools don't often work well together. In RemNote, you can just do all of it in one spot, which is nice. You can go ahead and do your note taking, you can do your acquisition, you can do your annotations, and then and most importantly, you can go ahead and quiz and learn from them through quizzes and their IAA features, or just using simple flashcards. So having all of that under one powerhouse is really where I think having a system that works for you is a game changer. Now, lastly, I promised I would share how I would use this if I was a medical student, but this is the flow that ideally I would go to. Imagine you're going into a lecture with a PDF already given to you. Then during lecture, I would now use the annotation tools to take notes as the professor is saying things to be important, adding my own little bits and pieces of details. Now, after class or when I get home, I'm going to quickly use the image occlusion tools to take my annotations and add those into flashcards. And then I would start with using RemNote's ability to go ahead and turn any PDF into AI flashcards, look to see what it added, what it probably missed, and then go ahead and add those extra flashcards relatively quickly that you can do through RemNote. And that's pretty much it. Now I can use the flashcard kind of built-in tool, the same way you would use Anki, for example, to go ahead and quiz yourself on that lecture, and I would do it the day of. And then you can use the additional features that RemNote has, such as their quiz function, to do those closer as the tests come around. But again, go to lecture, annotate the notes, make those into image occlusion flashcards, use the AI features to turn those into text, and have both your annotated document right there for reference, as well as all the flashcards in one spot. Study the flashcards. If you're tripped up by anything, you have the PDF right next to you with your annotations on it, and then you just repeat the process and do it over and over again and get better prepared for the exam. So the real power here isn't just in the handwriting tools, it's in the workflow that RemNote allows you to have. So again, if you're interested in using any of the features by RemNote, including the ones that we talked about in today's episode, if you use the link down below, you'll get a free month access of RemNote's pro features, including the handwriting tools. So just go ahead and give it a test drive. And if you're a user of tools like Anki, the nice thing is you can take your Anki flashcards and add those into RemNote. For some reason, if you realize that RemNote's not for you, your work's not in vain, you can then transfer those also into Anki to continue to do your old system. But if you're like me, you probably won't go back. So again,
again, at the end of the day, the goal is not to study more, it's to build a system that continues to grow with you and helps you stick with the retention that you're ultimately working so hard to have. So with that, my friends, hopefully you guys enjoyed this kind of walkthrough of using RemNote's handwritten features. Let me know what questions or thoughts that you guys have down below in the comments. And again, if you want to learn my entire kind of system that I would use in medical school, using RemNote to take my class notes and really changing them into this like second brain system that I've now used as a cardiology fellow, go ahead and check out this entire episode and breakdown of RemNote from start to finish. But with that, my friends, thank you so much for being a part of my journey. Hopefully I was a little help to you guys on yours, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.